Hello, Aries. This is going to be a general reading. Okay, just whatever comes out for you. Um, Everything you need to know is in the description box about, if you want to book a reading or if you have questions. My email is down there. Okay, I do a live once a week where I do free card pulls. So if you want to learn more about that, check out that description box below. And also don't forget to like the channel and subscribe to the channel. Okay, if you want to get alerted to new content or when I'm going live, that's the key. All right, let's do this. I'm also going to get you guys an oracle card. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Pentacles. Let's go ahead and get this oracle card just real quick. This is the miniature version because Doreen Virtue does not make decks anymore. So it's the only version of this that I could get. And these are the Crystal Angel Oracle cards. Yeah. It's what it says. Crystal Angel Oracle cards. All right, what do we got here? We have got turquoise. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Okay. Doesn't mean you need to run out and get some turquoise, but it's telling you right now that, especially with this blue moon that we have today as I'm recording this, which is Wednesday, but even up to 3 days after, we've got a lot of energy out there to manifest your dreams, to get some things up there, communication going, right? Okay. So what's coming into the current energy for you, Aries? We have the Strength card, Leo energy. You may be feeling really, really good right now, really strong, really powerful. Your challenge is your own darn self, the Emperor, Aries energy. Could be dealing with a Leo and an Aries. Like, could be a component here going on. The foundation of the reading. Why is this all happening? The Knight of Pentacles. It's been going on for a while. Been going on for a minute, moving slow. The recent past, we have the Seven of Cups. Could be confusion, could be choices, could be a, kind of dreamy energy. The crowning energy, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay. No, that's not the ace, that's the nine. Good gravy. The Nine of Wands. Look at all those wands on the ground. I'm struggling with my communication, you guys. I've had to restart this video like 4 times. I don't know what's up. Coming into the near future, we have the High Priestess, card of Pisces. How do you see yourself right now, Aries? We've got the Ace of Pentacles. I like it. Energy that is external to you that you may or may not be aware of, something that's hidden potentially, right? We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Have something to do with money, working with someone, work, finances, that kind of thing. Your best course of action or your advice is the Tower. Okay. All right. Well, that's uncomfortable. And your potential outcome, Queen of Swords. All right. Bottom of the deck, that Ace of Cups. I shuffled after I showed you the first one. So what's on the bottom of the deck now is the Ace of Cups. All right. So this Strength card in the current energy, what's going on here, Aries? What is this Strength card in the current energy? I'm gonna say right now that I don't ever get this, so I don't know what's going on. But some of you may be being impacted right now by some of the severe weather that we have all over the country in different places, right? And you are gonna, if that's the case, you are 100% gonna make it through. It's something you can't avoid with this Tower card, right? So it's like just button down the hatches and deal with what you got. Like, the aftermath may not be as bad as you thought it was, or if it is not great, you're coming through kind of as a powerhouse right now to be able to deal with all those issues. Okay. I don't always get that. All right, the Strength card. What do we got for the Strength? What's going on? The Two of Pentacles. There's some kind of a waiting game, something you're waiting on. It's like you're ready to come out of the chute, but you're waiting, 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 waiting. Page of Cups. You've got some immature energy around you, kids. And not that not immature energy is bad. It could be kids. You've got, it could be, but you also could just be people who, are just kind of not functioning on the same level as you. They're not serious, they're not down to earth, they're not paying attention, that kind of thing. And it's frustrating, honestly. The foundation of the reading, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, I'm going to tell you, some of this is this weather situation, right? You knew it was coming and bam, here it is. Like, you've known, you had heads up, you knew it was coming. And it's like there's people that are not taking it seriously, or aren't listening to your advice or your instructions. Here we have the death card. Nothing, nobody's dying. But what's happening is it's like when the sun comes up the next morning after kind of the last day of the storm, when it clears through, there's kind of this new canvas. Things don't look the way they used to. And this could even be a metaphorical storm. This could be just something, someone, an issue, a problem, whatever this is. And it's like, you just need to get it over with, right? You've known it was coming for a while. You've known you were going to have to deal with it for a minute. And once you're over it, once you're kind of like gotten through it and you're out the other side, things will start to change, right? But this could be something that you were just dreading, even if it's just a conversation, something that you're just literally dreading. You cannot, you're like, I just don't want to. So here in the recent past, we have this Seven of Cups. I didn't do the challenge position. I'm telling you, I'm struggling today. I'm going to go back and do it. It's fine. Seven of Cups. You're like, why is this even important? Why is this even going on? What do I even need to do? Why? I don't want to do this. I'm confused as to why I have to do this or why this is coming my direction. There's just a lot of confusion, right? There's a lot of confusion. The Ace of Cups. Again, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm getting like, this is like the rain. You're like, why? What I just got my flowers planted and my new yard done. And you're like, good gravy. Why? There's a reason why. The King of Swords. You need to just, if this is not a situation out of your control, right? Like the weather doesn't necessarily have to be. This could be your stance. You're like, I am going to speak my piece. I'm going to say how I feel, say what I mean, and mean what I say, and then I'm done. I'm not going to get into an argument with anybody. I'm not going to stay in this chaotic energy. I'm going to just do what I need to do and get it done and over with. Your challenge here is the Emperor. Certainly could be your energy. Could be a boss. Could be somebody in charge. What's this Emperor? And I know this is a backwards reading on it. I apologize. I don't know what's going on with me. The Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this has something to do with work. I really do. And it's like competition between two people or something. Maybe not even real competition. Maybe just like one person is making it out to be this big deal. And you're like, what? The Two of Swords. Yeah, you're like, no, I don't think so. It's not a big deal. Right? But this Emperor energy, if this isn't you, if this is like a boss or somebody in charge, you're like trying not to feed into the drama of a chaotic situation. For some of you, it's going to be about like a restructure at your job. It's like totally different. Like your job title is changed, even though you're doing the similar work, like changing your job title, coming in with different pay scales. Just, it's like this energy of this boss person coming in and saying, well, now we need you to do this. We're changing this to here. They had a big meeting and blah, blah, blah. And you've known this was coming for a long time, and it is going to change everything. With this death card here, it's like your job as you knew it, or this situation as you knew it, is no more. I feel like some of you, like there was a big meeting and they were like, well, instead of working 3 12s, we're going to have you start working 5 8s. It's just utter chaos. And you're like, yeah, this is how I feel about that. And I'm going to tell you, and then whatever. But the Nine of Wands energy up here in the crowning energy says that there are a lot of people that are just very, very frazzled by this. There's a lot of people that are like, well, what am I going to do? I already have my daycare set up for this. I work another job. I have this. And the Sun feel like you're just in this energy of like, I'm going to lay it out all online. I'm going to put it where everybody can see it. I'm not going to let it get to me. And if I need to, I'll just go somewhere else, because this is something you can't change. But I feel like this is in your best interest. There is a Tower moment, and this Death card, this is in your highest good. Because if you decide to walk away from a situation, a job, whatever this is, you're going to find something really, really good. Probably so are a lot of other people. But right now, look at that. I mean, people are just like, what the heck are we supposed to do now? People are just, I mean, and I see this a lot going on right now. Restructuring companies, restructuring, uh, different parts of components of the workplace, especially if you were like, you were working from home and now all of a sudden they're like, okay, sorry, everybody has to come back to the office. That's a big one right now. But they're also not communicating fairly. This Page of Cups energy, this is like them saying, they're not really telling you why. They're just telling you this is what you have to do now. And I'm telling you guys, in your place of work, you don't need them, they need you. Just saying. All right, the High Priestess coming into the near future. The High Priestess and the world. Yep. Okay, so here's what's going on. They've come out, whoever has said their, this is how it's going to be. You're keeping your mouth shut, but may very well be looking for other options, right? You're going to complete this cycle. You may be traveling for a job, traveling for interviews, traveling for whatever this situation is that's come up, okay? But you're keeping your mouth tight-lipped about it. You're like, well, that's fine. I'll just go find a different job and put in my 2 weeks and just have their schedule, right? Because it's a burden on you. This is not an easy transfer of whatever for you. And they don't want to listen and they don't care. But you're standing your ground. You really are standing your ground. And the Ace of Pentacles is how you see yourself. You're like, I can have a new beginning whenever I want, right? And there is one out there. You may already even know about it. You may already have even heard about it. Somebody could have already offered it. And what's interesting is we have the sun in the crowning energy. And back here, we have this big, beautiful sun with those rays, going out the side. So there's something that's going to come into view that you're going to get some clarity about that's going to be really big and beautiful. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Nine of Wands, because you're like, I'm sick of this. I'm not doing this anymore. That was in your crowning energy too. You're like, this is exhausting and ridiculous. I'm not doing that. And the Three of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of chatter about this. There's a lot of people. It's like, let's meet after work and talk about this. Let's go have a drink after work and talk about this. And a lot of people are on the same page. Honestly, a lot of people are saying, I'm not doing that either, but I'm not necessarily going to, make a big stink about it. Sorry, I'm rearranging. Not going to make a big stink about it because what good will it do? I won't do any good. So, what is hidden, right? Energy external to you that you may or may not be aware of, right? We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So, somebody here just decided to change how they do things in favor of them. And it could certainly be in the workplace, but it does have to do with money, I feel like. And the Knight of Wands. I feel like this is like corporate coming in and being like, this is what we're doing now. This is how it's going to be. Oops, I'm going to knock my microphone off, right? And then they bounced. Like they're not gonna have to deal with the backlash of any of this because they're already gone. Like they were there for a day and gone. All right, so your best course of action is this tower, right? Just kind of gotta watch it burn. That's really because it's here, it's coming. The Four of Pentacles, just stay the course. It's like don't make any sudden moves right now. Wait for the smoke to clear. Yeah, wait. Be patient and wait because the universe is working on something. And the potential outcome, here's this Queen of Swords, right? That kind of was like external to you that made this decision and then bounced out. Queen of Swords. What's going on with this Queen of Swords? And the King of Cups. This is you mastering those emotions, not getting overly emotional. Um, being patient. The King of Cups has those 2 cups in his hand that we see in the Temperance card. And one is fire energy and one is water energy, but still, you're staying patient and balanced and handling the situation with some grace. And dare I say other people are not because they're afraid, right? They're afraid. This change is not okay. And the Three of Swords, eat your heart out, right? This place is not, they're not going to get what they want out of this, which is just probably, more work, less money, I don't know, whatever it is. But it's not going to go the way they planned, and you're bound and determined not to be caught in the middle of it. Yeah, you're just waiting it out, and you're going to go find something new, right? It's like that Ace of Cups is what you're drawing into you, that hermit energy. You're very in your head and your thoughts, being patient. The Eight of Swords, you're kind of like stuck now, right? It's like, wait this out, wait for the dust to settle, and be on the lookout for something else. Seven of Swords, strategy. But also, don't tell people what you're doing, because, when we do that, we kind of open ourselves up to, kind of other people's judgment or criticism, or just directing negativity our direction, and nobody needs that, right? Move in silence, manifest in silence. With this turquoise card here, I mean, it says spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you. That's what I said with this sun card. It's like you're seeing everything clearly. You're getting some enlightenment, some clarity. You're seeing things you didn't see before. And this is an absolute ish show, right? Absolute. And so you're just kind of waiting it out, keeping your options open, paying attention to what's going on around you. And that's what's exactly what you're supposed to do. Because while everybody else is, scrambling, you're just like, all right, let's just see how this plays out. And in the meantime, you're, looking for other avenues of whatever. This is a job, a relationship, whatever it is. You're like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to tell you that I'm not going to do that, because I don't need to be fighting with this person. All right. So, Aries, that's what I got for you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, click that like button. It just really does me a big favor. Check out the description box below for anything you might need. Keep a lookout for those free card pulls, and I will see you soon.